So we are switching products again. Different project because right now I know it's only mid-September right now when I'm videoing this, but I've got a project that is Christmas themed that I need to do second weekend of November. So I've got to get ahead of it now. So what it is I am helping decorate a 3-foot plastic Christmas tree for a children's hospital. And what they do is they display all the trees over a weekend at a show called the Festival of Trees and Lights, and people do a silent auction on them. So this year I decided we are going to do little ornament balls, and I was going to try and do them myself, and then I was like, that is a lot of parts. I went to my Bricks and Minifig store. They were really cool last year about donating a whole tub of parts for me to make ornaments. Last year we made about 35 of these and decorated one tree, and then a friend of mine, Ted Andes, had ornaments that he had purchased, and we decorated a second tree. I do not have one of his ornaments to show you. So this year I decided, and what Bricks and Minifig store gave me were 3 boxes of these. So I've got over 60 of these little clear ornament balls. And I decided this year this is what we're going to do. And I realized instead of doing it myself, I could put it out there to my little local Lego group that, hey, if your kids want to build like one of these little miniature sets and put it in one of these balls, I can supply the ornament ball, and then we will decorate the tree that way. That way I don't have to source all the parts myself. It still gets done. And then the other option is, ornaments that come from sets, or these ornaments are from these books. The Bricks and Minifig store gave me these books also. They are by Chris McVeigh, I believe is how they say that. They are great. If you are looking for, if you really like Christmas ornaments and you like Lego, these books are awesome. They have a lot of cool designs. So these two are out of those books. This is also out of one of the books, and this is what I've got the parts for. Probably, I'd say another 50 of these in here from the parts that my Bricks and Minifig store donated last year. And then 2 full boxes and then 2 large thick bags of these ornament balls. So that's what I was getting together last night and tonight. Put it out there to my group that, hey, I need kids to help. And we're going to try and set up a date to meet at the Bricks and Minifig store sometime in October after I pick up the tree next week. And we're going to put it together. We're going to donate it, and then I'm going to set up the tree and probably another Christmas village layout to kind of, pull people into the booth. So, that's today. So, table is all cleared off. We are going to start getting out the Winter Village stuff for the Norton Children's Festival of Trees and Lights. It's about 6 weeks from now, but I need to get a head start on it. Some new stuff I want to build for the village this year. So that is what we're going to be working on next. I got this tote of the Winter Village stuff out. I started pulling out the plates and realized a lot of them were dirty, and started to realize that it is some sort of mold growing on the plates, which you can see very well on the white. Further investigation, there's a bag of batteries here with some liquid in the corner. I guess 2 of them were touching ends and they started to corrode, and that just let the stuff grow for the last 10 months while it was in this tote. So now I've got to wash all this and then go through all these batteries, and it looks like anything that was in a bag is okay. But I don't know if you can see it on the camera, there's definitely growth on most of this plastic. So hopefully everything in here is all right. Hopefully these controls still work. They don't look, so I took the batteries out of them because I knew that would cause corrosion, but I didn't think about loose batteries touching ends causing an issue. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. Wash a bunch of Lego again. Looking into this a little deeper, it got into certain bags but not into others. So like this bag of trees are perfectly clean. No, never mind, it's all over them too. I don't know, I guess I'm just scrubbing everything down. It looked like some bags did not get any of the mold in them, but no, I can see it in the bottom of these. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean everything. This really sucks. It's on the roof of that. It's all over the side of this Santa sleigh. I mean, it's just sticky. I don't know what this crap is, what sort of chemical reaction we had growing in there for the last couple of months. But all right, well, that pushes me back a day or two because now I got to take all this apart, wash it. I've already washed one round of base plates. I got them drying in the utility sink. I guess I'm gonna do these next, and then start pulling all the sticker parts off of this Santa set and start scrubbing all this other Lego down. Yay. It's been a few days, but I've gotten all of the plates for the Winter Village washed and dried, as well as all of the sets that were in that tote. I've pulled out my large Winter Village sets, and all my smaller ones are in this tote, and then I found all my random parts up there. I'm ready to lay this out tonight and tomorrow, work on getting this ready. We got about 5 or 6 weeks until the show, so it's not a huge rush, but I do want to get this done, get it done so I know it's done, so I know I'm ready. Decided next weekend I'm going to hang out with the Bricks and Minifigs in J-Town, Louisville, and set up a table out front of the store, let kids either bring me the ornaments they've built or build an ornament there for the tree we're going to donate. So that'll be kind of fun. My new thing for the village this year is I want to take the back side of the layout. It's kind of plain. I was going to take the track parts for that back side, and I was thinking about doing a 2 or 3 plate, maybe a hill. So that's why I dug out all those white parts, because I can build just big enough, like 16, kind of like the mountain I've already got going on. I'll build it up with rock parts, put the 16 stud plates on top. I've got a bunch of white ones, and then use those random white pieces I've got from the pick-a-brick walls and random parts I've picked over the years, just kind of make it all look white. And I think that'll add a little more character to the back side of the display, and add a layer to where on the top I can put, like, maybe I'll put Santa's workshop and the hot air balloon or something, and Santa's sleigh up on there, kind of give it an idea it's above the rest, and then if I like it, build more for next year. I did pick up a few things today. Went to a train show in southern Indiana. It was not as large as I thought it was going to be. I was hoping to see some cool layouts. They did have a really nice layout, but it was just like a church group that had kind of a layout in the basement of their church that looked like it was permanent. So it was cool to see it. It was fun to walk around, look at it for a few minutes. Grabbed a couple of D&D figures, discount store. So they say $5, but they take 60% off. So I paid like 2 and some change for these. One's this little druid, the earth druid guy, forest druid guy, should I say. The other one's the guy with the eagle head and the wings. I forget what they're called, but swung by Madhouse. He had a bunch of large plates out in the bulk, so I stuffed as many as I could into a bag and then filled it with gray plate for track ballasting, and then picked up a dozen Slytherin torsos out of his build a figure table he's got. So those will go for my sig figs. I'm having a hard time sourcing these in bulk, so I figure I just grab them when I can at the stores because they always have them. They just throw them in there. Those Harry Potter torsos mean nothing to the secondhand Lego sellers, but for me, they are what I need. So I was happy to buy them from him. All right, so that's what I'm gonna work on. Make the next clip after I get some stuff set up and laid out. I had gotten everything out for the Winter Village, but I forgot to make a video while I had the table covered. So got a few parts left that I've not put up yet. Just a couple of the Creator 3-in-1 buildings, the Harry Potter sets from the Hogsmeade Village, stuff like that. I did get the tram, new batteries in the tram, got it running, so it's good to go. The buildings are good to go. I got all the base plates stored in here. All of the other smaller sets are in that tote. Everything has been cleaned, washed down. It's, spot free right now, so that is good. I just need to find some larger storage bags to put these houses away. I had a bunch like this, but I ran out. Everything that these were stored in, I threw away because I didn't want that plastic to be contaminated. So got some gallons and some quart bags today at Walmart, but these will not fit in there. I need some 2-gallon or 2.5. So I need to find those before I can put these away, store them in the tote. But looking like we are good to go. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get the ornament stuff out and find me one of the fold-out tables in the garage and a chair. Get all that in the car in the morning. Going to Bricks Minifigs store tomorrow to build the ornaments. So that'll be my next clip. That's what we're working on tomorrow. Not sure where I left off on the last little video, but this is what I've been working on a little bit yesterday and today. Another set of those Dollar Tree fairy lights. And this time we're going to do 10 candles for this Christmas tree. I'm going to put it in the middle of the Christmas village. I thought it would look cool with a star on top. And then candles, down at least the front side so you can see them. So I'm taking these little candle structures, and to get the light inside the candle and to get the flame to stay on top, you've got to file down one side of the, I guess it's the stud, whatever, on the bottom of the flame. Just file down one side to an angle so the wires can pass through. So not a lot of damage to the parts, but hey, I got 1,000 on them off the pad wall last year, so no loss. It's going to look awesome. I think I'm going to take this out to the garage and put a drop of like super glue in each one so the flames stay in place. I think we'll just go ahead and just write this off as a permanent deal. Then we don't have to keep messing with them because these things keep falling apart. I'm sitting here trying to build it around the tree. Realize I just need to do these all at once, glue them together, and then just set them wherever I want. It doesn't really matter where they are, as long as they're all on the same front side of the tree. And then build up the base, or rebuild. Maybe I'll take this off because it looks kind of like a Christmas rug. Maybe I'll build like a mound of snow with the white blocks we've got to hide the battery pack. It's only got to be 2 studs high, so it's not a big deal. I think that might look kind of cool, kind of a mound of snow rather than this plate. So that's what we're doing today. All right, so I made up this little, just a 1 base plate wide little hill to add to our winter village. Got some good clearance there for the trolley, tram, whatever it is. Just used a couple of burps and a lerp, a couple of the E1x4 rock pieces, and just a lot of white wedges and random blocks on top. I did add some translucent white and blue down the side there, make it look like a little bit of a frozen waterfall. So pretty simple. Just did it in an afternoon messing around, but I wanted just something to just break up the back side of the winter village layout. Nothing fancy, as you can see inside. Did it kind of hollow because I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. I think I will put in one more support here in the middle. But yeah, it's what I did lately on this, so happy with it. I'm gonna box it up, oops, and get it ready. I think it's the last thing I was gonna do prepping for the Winter Village display. So now to box everything up, make sure I got all off to the side, probably pop it out in the garage so it's ready to go in a couple of weekends when I need it. All right, so it's been a couple of days, but I've got the Winter Village boxed up. These 5 totes, they are ready to go. I'm happy with the way everything looks. I'm ready to take it to the charity event, and we're gonna lay it out. And I will make a video and post that later because it's gonna be a month from now. But I'm gonna go ahead and post what I've got content on this part because we're already at about 20 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and post that, and then I'll post this part later. We'll do it in a couple of weeks. I've just started a new project. I decided all of a sudden I'm going to start sorting out all my instruction booklets. So that's where we're at. But thanks for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, please consider. Please drop a like. And we will catch you on the next one.